Well, good evening, North Texas. I'm Joshua Weisel here in the Weather 225 Storm Studios, taking a brief look at your forecast for this evening. The good news is there's not a whole lot to talk about based off the latest forecast indications for tomorrow, so this may not be all that long. I know you have a holiday weekend, so we're not going to take too much of your time. Here's a look at what we got for overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. 60s and 70s. Here's a look at your hyperlocal view for the immediate DFW County coverage area, and you can see right around the upper 60s, lower 70s. Now, so you make our way into tomorrow afternoon. There's going to be a little bit less in terms of the rain chances. The rain maps that I'm about to show you after this, they're accounting for tonight into tomorrow morning, not necessarily tomorrow. You'll see that in the 7-day forecast and future scan here in just a second. But tomorrow afternoon, highs once again, lower to mid, even some upper 80s. So it's going to be another warm afternoon. And here's a hyperlocal view for the immediate DFW area. So anywhere between about 83 to 86 degrees, really just depends on where you're watching from. So here's those rain maps that I was just telling you about. Still relatively low to medium chances area wide, with a couple areas that are into the high to very high range. Now, keep in mind, this activity is going to start to wind down this evening into portions of tonight. Not everyone's going to see this activity, but it's accounting for what we've got left before maybe a little bit of a break in the rain tomorrow. We'll show you what that means here in just a second. Zooming into DFW, you can still see right around a low to anywhere from low to just slightly higher chances, especially to the north and east near McKinney, Rockwall, some of those locations there. And we could pick up anywhere between, I'd say, about a tenth of an inch all the way up to maybe an inch of rain with the activity that we're expecting for the rest of today into portions of early tomorrow. Now, let's show you a future scan radar on what I'm talking about here after we get to this. Here's a look at DFW, and you can see really not anything super impressive with those rain totals, which is a good thing. We've had some localized flooding, and I got a little ahead of myself. The next slide that we have here is severe weather risk. It's the same thing, no highlighted severe weather for either North Texas or DFW for the remainder of today. So that's a look at what we got with that forecast. Now here's future scan radar. So just wanted to tell you, here's 10, 11 o'clock. Notice we're kind of sandwiched between two areas of showers and thunderstorms to the east and to the west. There's really not a whole lot that's expected, but I can rule out a couple pop-up showers and thunderstorms parts of the overnight into early tomorrow morning. Not everyone's going to see this. There's a chance that there may not even be storms based off the latest indications. So I think better chances further to the north and to the west for maybe an occasional pop-up or two. But as you can see, by the time we get to noon, basically clear precipitation in North Texas area-wide. So maybe going to get a little bit of a break, which is a good thing. And that break may continue into parts of your Memorial Day. So here's a look at what we've got there. Rain and storm chances look to return a little bit better late Memorial Day. So that'll be later in the day, maybe into the evening, and then continues Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the base, the highlight of the forecast, there we go. The highlight for this, the moral of the story, all of that. Take it one day at a time. We've been mentioning this in all of our forecast updates because every day is going to be a little bit different in terms of timing, precipitation, totals, all of that. And as you can see, the forecast has changed several times as we get closer to Memorial Day. So there could be more adjustments along the way. So take it one day at a time. We'll let you know the very latest, and that's a look at your evening forecast. So I'll step out of the way real quick. One of the best ways you can support us, if you'd like to support us, is by following, liking, and sharing with your friends and family. Let them know about our broadcast. Tune in 24/7 on YouTube. So if you've been looking for our live stream, we don't have those streaming apps just yet, but we are live 24/7 on YouTube. So head on over there. If you have the YouTube app on your TV, head on over, search Weather 225 or 225 North Texas. Either way, you'll find us, and then click stream or look up 225 Texas on your YouTube app on your phone. That's a look at your forecast. Hope you have a good one. And of course, we'll be tracking your whole weekend forecast here at Weather 225. You can advertise with us this storm season and throughout the year. Contact us today for availability and pricing. Weather 225 since 2015.